Born just 15 days apart, Marlborough residents Tim and Debbie Bishop were singles who'd never been married when they met online at a Christian website. They met in 2003, and after a long courtship, Tim and Debbie took the next step, and with that next step, chose to choose a non-traditional honeymoon.
So when we were up on Cadillac Mountain, he said, why don't we hike or bike across the United States? And so that was something that I wanted to do since, 1994. I'd put that on my bucket list. And so we just planned.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that was kind of neat. So within 10 weeks, we planned the wedding, and then we got married June 19th, and then we took off for Oregon in July. And then July 1st, and then we biked July 3rd through September 1st.
Shortly after their wedding, Tim and Debbie embarked on their cross-country journey with nearly no prior physical training.
We didn't know what to expect. And so when we got out there, it was a wake-up call in terms of what was going to be required. It was like a job. It became like a job, but it was a good job, because every single day was just new experiences, new places you'd never seen, and just beautiful countryside, and you're out there without anything to think about, like bills in the mail or conflicts with coworkers or you name it. You were out on the open road and enjoying life, enjoying our country, enjoying one another.
The couple set an ambitious pace in order to be finished with their tour in the time necessary, and despite their determination, sometimes they wondered if they would even make it.
You have problems with your behind when you bicycle, and as you get older, it gets worse. Now, when you tour, you're riding, we average 67 miles a day, so you're on that bicycle seat for hours on end every single day. And we both developed saddle sores, and Debbie had a pretty severe one that put the brakes on her trip for 4 or 5 days. Yeah. So there was a point there where it was like, well, there's no way we're going to make it across now. We won't have time. Will we be able to keep going, became the question.
Their trip was an experience they will never forget.
Sometimes when we were, especially in the Midwest, I remember we'd be riding all day and we'd hardly see anyone. I mean, here at this huge country, and it was just the two of us on this road. It was a very beautiful experience a lot of the time. And a lot of times it was very difficult.
Bicycle touring has become a big part of Tim and Debbie's life. Following their cross-country tour, Tim and Debbie co-wrote a book titled Two Are Better.
We had a great amount of pictures, and when we came back, we had this picture frame my mom had given us for Christmas, and Tim had gotten a blood clot in March of 2011, and he was sitting on this couch and looking at the picture frame, and then he just started writing about all the memories, and I came home one day and he's like, I think I might write a book about this.
Tim and Debbie continue to go on bicycle tours, and they plan on biking from east to west upon Debbie's retirement. To gain insight on what it would take to bike cross-country or to learn more about Tim and Debbie Bishop's story, be sure to grab a copy of Two Are Better at openroadpress.com.